Welcome back to Unpacked Cardboard, where cards, collecting, and business come together. Today, we're talking about one of the most important lessons anyone can learn in this hobby. Why the long game is the best plan for this type of business. In a world of instant gratification, it's easy to get caught up in the idea of overnight success. Social media is filled with stories of someone pulling a massive card, finding an incredible collection at a garage sale, or flipping a card for hundreds or even thousands of dollars in profit. Those stories are exciting, they're entertaining, and sometimes they happen. But what you don't see are the years of work that most successful collectors and sellers put in behind the scenes. The truth is that the card business is rarely built on one big hit. It's built on consistency. It's built on patience. And it's built by playing the long game. Let's start with inventory. Many new sellers enter the hobby looking for quick profits. They want the next hot rookie, the next breakout player, the next Pokémon card everyone is talking about. And while there's nothing wrong with paying attention to trends, constantly chasing hype can be risky. Markets change. Players get injured. New products get released. What looks like a sure thing today can look very different 6 months from now. Successful sellers understand this. Instead of chasing every trend, they focus on building inventory, learning the market, and creating systems that work over time. Another reason the long game matters is reputation. When you first start selling, nobody knows who you are. You have little or no feedback. You don't have repeat customers. You haven't built trust yet. That takes time. Every package you ship, every message you answer, every customer you help, every positive review you earn. Those things add up. A strong reputation isn't built overnight. It's built one transaction at a time. And over the years, that reputation becomes one of your most valuable assets. The long game also applies to knowledge. Nobody starts as an expert. Every collector remembers being new, learning card conditions, learning pricing, learning how grading works, learning which products perform well, learning how to source inventory, learning how to avoid mistakes. The people who succeed aren't necessarily the smartest. They're often the people who simply stay in the hobby long enough to learn. Every collection teaches you something. Every sale teaches you something. Every mistake teaches you something. And over time, that knowledge compounds. Then there's the financial side. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting immediate results. Maybe they spend $100 and expect to turn it into $1,000 next month. That's usually not how businesses grow. Most successful card businesses grow gradually. One collection becomes 2, 2 become 5, 5 become 10. Profits get reinvested. Inventory expands. Systems improve. Customers return. The growth may seem slow at first, but over time, those small gains begin to stack on top of each other. That's the power of compounding. It's not flashy. It's not exciting, but it works. Let's also talk about collecting. Many of the most impressive collections in the hobby weren't built with huge budgets. They were built through patience. A card here, a pickup there, a trade, a collection purchase. Years of careful decisions. When people see an amazing collection, they're often looking at the result of a decade or more of effort. The same principle applies to business. The businesses that last aren't usually the ones chasing shortcuts. They're the ones focused on serving customers, managing inventory, reinvesting profits, and improving little by little every day. That's the long game. It's understanding that success doesn't come from one big sale. It comes from hundreds of small decisions made consistently over time. The reality is that most people quit too soon. They don't see results immediately and assume it's not working. Meanwhile, the people who stay patient continue learning, continue improving, and continue growing. Eventually, the gap becomes enormous. At the end of the day, the card business isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. The goal isn't to win this week. The goal is to still be growing 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and beyond. Because in this hobby, the people who play the long game often end up with the strongest businesses, the best collections, and the most opportunities. Thank you for joining us on Unpacked Cardboard. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and keep building. This is Unpacked Cardboard. Cards. Collecting. Business.